Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date a
If he
bus
owns the
driver?
bus, if he owns
No.
it, if he owns the bus,
See,
he
that's
owns
a
it.
problem. That's a problem. That's a problem
Okay.
because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about
Mm-hmm.
that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who
Mm,
we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver
mm,
if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of
mm-hmm.
integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I can build with a bus driver.
Mm,
I'd have my little stash over on the side in my prenup, but I could build with a bus driver.
mm-hmm.
So I think some of the criteria that we look for in the reality of today keeps us
Mm,
unhappy, keeps us angry,
mm.
keeps us imbalanced. And then when the men show up, we want to beat them up because they're not living up to our standards and criteria. And it's not working, beloved. It's just not working. So it's not that it's bad or wrong, it's obsolete. It's obsolete.
Mm.
We have to come up with a new way of being. I don't believe in carrying a man. A man has to do for himself.
What up, team? So I've seen this video all over social media. I can't get away from it. I wasn't gonna make a video about it, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this lady, I don't know who she was, until very recently. I saw her. She did an interview on the Breakfast Club as well, where she doubled down on her comments that she wouldn't date a bus driver. And you know what? Most people are not angry. I say most men are not angry at a woman's preference. You can date whoever you want. I think the way she said it, her demeanor, her body language, made her seem like she was so much better than the average man. Because of her profession, because of what she does, what she contributes to society to make money, right? Because her job it makes her a high earner. She thinks she's better than the average guy, and she's allowed to come on a platform and just shit on average men. Uh, One of the things I have to say is she's leading the conversation and she's literally empowering other women who are average women, right? Average women to shit on average men. And that's why we are in the problem that we are in, because most women think they are better than men in every aspect of life. Whether it's their education, whether it's their income, whether it's their masculinity. They think they are the new version, the 2.0 version of men, which is ridiculous. Because most of them can't open up a jar. Most of them can't open up a jar. Most of them can't change their own tire. But anyways, let me not deviate from the point at hand here. Now this lady, she's from my limited research, take that for what it's worth. Obviously she's an attorney, a retired attorney, I guess, who's also hosting a talk show, and she's an influencer, I guess. I don't know, but do I think that she needs to date somebody on her level? I believe so. I believe she should have that preference, but if you can get that type of man, then get that type of man. From my limited research, obviously she was engaged and things didn't work out, so she's single. She has no kids. She's in her 40s, and she thinks that because of her level in life, her income level, that most men are going to chase her, which is not the case. Most men are visual creatures, and regardless of the money that you bring to the table, that's not what men are looking for, because we know we're not entitled to any of that. We're not entitled to any of your money, any of your wealth, any of your prestige, any of your popularity. If we don't come to the table with our own, we know you're not going to respect us. Now, should she date somebody that's lower income? That's none of my business, right? But don't preach this kind of average men are not worthy, or average men need to own the bus or own businesses in order for them to be worthwhile. or in order for them to be dateable, right? A lot of these women think that men are nothing if they are not high earners. Most men, average men, are making between 40 and 50,000, which is respectable. You know, women are out here looking for this luxurious lifestyle. They're looking to be flown to exotic locations, ride on these yachts, post these pictures with the horse in the background. You know, the the Ferrari. You know, most of these women are looking for social media clout. They're not looking for real. They're not looking for good fathers, right? They're not looking for responsible men who are strong protectors. You know, you can have a bus driver that can protect you. What are you gonna do if you get mugged and you're with some guy who's soft, but he makes $1 million a year and he'll watch you get thrown to the ground and not protect you? You know, a lot of these women, they fail to understand that life is not just about money. Yeah, it's cool. Money solves a lot of money issues, but it doesn't change you. It doesn't change your character. It doesn't solve the issues that make you miserable. It doesn't solve the issues that make you depressed. And a lot of women get in these deep depressing states because they don't have children. Go figures. A man provides kids. They help you to make a baby, which women love. You know, I can go on and on, but I don't want to make this video too long. Like I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this lady's comments about not dating a bus driver unless he owns the bus? Love to hear your thoughts. Hit a like. See you guys on the next one. Peace.